Michigan and Colorado say they will be able to vaccinate all of their adult residents sooner than the Biden administration's plan for a May 1st target date. The announcement comes as a new milestone is reached. More than 101 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have now been administered. Nearly 20% of all Americans have received at least one shot. While the average number of new cases is down about 13% from this time last week, health officials are warning now is not the time to let our guard down against the virus. Tom Hanson is at a round-the-clock vaccination site here in New York City with more. Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Dana. Well, this vaccination hub is open 24/7 to help push toward the goal of fully vaccinating 5 million New Yorkers by June. And nationwide, we set a record yesterday, giving out nearly 3 million doses, according to the CDC. But even with all of this positive news, there are still plenty of reminders of just how far we have to go.
The maskless crowds partying in Charleston, South Carolina may look like a return to the old days, but quick condemnation from health officials tagged Thursday's events as a possible layup for a return to a surge.
Very foolish, very unwise, against public health guidelines, and these are super spreader settings.
It all began after Governor Henry McMaster lifted the 11 p.m. curfew on selling alcohol and requirement to wear masks in restaurants.
They assume that because governors lift restrictions, it's okay to go out and party like it was 2019.
At least 15 states now no longer have restrictions on most or all of their businesses, including Florida, where spring break on the beach now looks like spring breaks of a pre-pandemic past.
We decided to get away from the cold and into the sun.
But March Madness should be a tip-off that the pandemic remains. Players on 3 top men's basketball teams tested positive, forcing their teams to withdraw from conference tournaments. Worse, this week the virus claimed the lives of more than 1,100 people each day on average in the U.S., and the variants of the mutating virus are coming on strong.
It turns out that some of these mutations actually change the behavior of this virus in a way that makes it more infectious or more serious.
In a report prepared for tomorrow's 60 Minutes, Dr. Francis Collins of the National Institutes of Health talks about the seriousness.
What wasn't predictable, for me anyway, was that there would be so many copies of this virus that even a slow evolutionary process could, in just a matter of a few months, produce some viruses that we're worried about.
It's no wonder why health officials are still sounding the alarm.
We need to get everyone vaccinated as soon as possible. We need to keep our masks on. We need to socially distance and so forth.
For the government's part, vaccination efforts keep expanding. More than 2 million shots are given out each day to an eager public.
I hope everyone gets vaccinated because I think that's the only way we can go on. If everyone can do just that little thing, I think it'll help the whole country.
In Louisiana, where restrictions remain, our CBS affiliate WWL asked viewers to share their dreams about what they'd do first when it's safe.
I'm writing travel.
Boxing matches.
Theater. I'm going to party like it's 1999.
I think we can all relate to that. And while there's still very far to go before getting the country fully vaccinated, some more positive news. In the last month, vaccinations have ramped up by 40%. Michelle?
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be quoting Prince from now on, partying like it's 1999. Tom, thank you so much.